Hello, it's day 94, and I want to talk about your worst critic. I'm talking, of course, about your inner voice, right? We all have one. The inner voice that tells you that you're not doing very well, that you're embarrassing yourself, that you've become a little bit cringe lately. That inner voice. The older I get, the more I think that inner voice is very much influenced by the outer voices around us. For example, if you if you look in the mirror and ask yourself, do I look fat in this dress? Your inner voice might tell you, yeah, you look fat in that dress. Go take a shower and never think about going outside of the house again. But if you surround yourself with good friends and supportive people, you might ask yourself, do I look fat in this dress? And your good friend Betty or whoever will chime in and say, no, you look great. Polka dots are definitely your look. And that kind of reinforcement really has a dampening effect on that inner critic, at least for me. The inner critic is the strongest voice in my head. It is the thing telling me to stay home, take no risks, do nothing, just go through life at the lowest level, no resistance, just become a gray little blob that nobody notices. Never make eye contact, don't say anything to anyone unless you're spoken to. But as soon as somebody on the outside says, hey, nice sweater, or wow, what a good speech you gave the other day, suddenly I'm glowing, and that inner critic means nothing. It's a symptom, I think, of really having zero self-confidence. Zero self-confidence to the point that even my own inner mean bully has no power against anyone else. Because remember, in my mind, my opinion is worth less than everybody else's opinion. All 7.5 billion of us on the planet, I have the lowest ranking opinion. You could come up to me and say, hey, I like your sweater, and I'll be like, great, awesome, good sweater. But if I were to walk out of the house and be like, hey, I like this sweater, and somebody else comes up to me and says, that looks dumb, you look like a fool, then suddenly I will never wear that sweater again. Do you understand what I'm saying? That inner critic is simultaneously the most powerful force in my life and the weakest voice in humanity, in the whole human race. And that dichotomy is something that I've been struggling with lately. Really, what is the use of standing in front of a full-length mirror in a sports bra and some gym shorts, just constantly prodding my body? What is the point of that? What is the use of that? Is that good? Is that practical? Because I don't think it is. So I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing it not because I don't want to. I do want to. In fact, I really, really want to do that. In kind of a scary, unhealthy way. I really want to engage in that practice, but I'm just not. I'm just not. Which is weird, because when you have an unhealthy habit like that, people will tell you, they'll say to you, just don't do that. And you'll be like, gee, thanks, I'm cured. But really, I'm just not doing that. I don't know, you guys. It's not something sustainable. I know that I'll do it again eventually, but for right now, I'm not, and living in the moment has been working so far. So, destroy your inner critic. There are too many critics in this world already. There are too many people who want to tear you down. There's too many cannons pointed at your ship trying to sink you, okay? You don't need to light a fire in the hold. You don't need to do that. You are the captain of your own ship, and as long as you pay attention to where you're going, you'll eventually get there. Just don't sabotage yourself. Just, I know it's kind of funny coming from me, but, we're nearing day 100. We don't have that much more time left. Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten that I'll be gone in just a few short months, Diet Buddy? So I hope you're making the most of our time together. I'm really trying to, but it's been hard. But either way, tomorrow's another day, so I'll see you tomorrow.